Hello, everyone, and welcome back to 4pixels. Coco and Kimi are here, and with us are Buttons and Layflay from Cacophony of Games, and the Discord connection is much better than last episode.
Whoa!
Yes.
No nor'easters! There's still snow on the ground! I hate this! It's March!
Though we still have to live with the fact that we royally fucked up this choice.
Oh, I was so hoping it would be too bad. I
Nah,
will admit.
it's not great, but it's manageable. Not enough to redo
You know
it.
what, though? Actually, I was thinking about this choice, and at first I was like, oh god, no, but at the end of it, I was like, you know what? No, fuck it. She needs to know that her husband is a douchebag, and she needs to make decisions for herself. This is the same bullshit mom did. Same bullshit I fought her on. I'll
Yep.
fight it here, too. Destroy my OTP. I don't care. Find yourself.
Find
Bye,
yourself.
Felicia.
She's sacrificing her OTP for it.
Wow.
Troy in the background, hands up. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, holy shit.
I was thinking about this a lot. Like, this has been a ever-present thought about how badly we just borked this OTP.
It's fine, it's fine. We just need to get Luke killed.
True.
Yee.
True. It's like the backup win.
I just feel that Luke's episode is going to be so short because at the first chance we'll just kill him.
We're just gonna be like, fuck this guy.
Yeah, that's basically what's gonna happen.
I don't know. Jokes aside, I'm gonna be honest. Because the game tries so hard to make you hate Luke, I'm actually like completely ambivalent to him. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. At least
I'm starting to feel like the game really tries to funnel you into hating him.
oh, definitely. Mm-hmm.
And it does a really
Definitely.
good job. It does a really good job.
Yeah.
But now, what's gonna happen that totally throws this off kilter? And I am fucking dreading that it's going to be undiagnosed mental illness. I am dreading that that's going to be the kicker.
I hope not. I think it
Yeah.
might have something more to do with his mother.
That I'm hoping it's like his mother was a witch and sacrificed his soul to weird lady Satan, and that's why he's batshit crazy. But I've seen so many, and normally they're like American shitty horror flicks that are like, this person has bipolar disorder, and that's why they're actually a serial killer. It's like, but no, though.
Yeah, that was like actually a huge issue I had with Until Dawn.
I have not played Until Dawn.
Okay, then I'm not gonna say anymore, but yeah.
I think I own it. I don't know. I own like 45 friggin' games that are on my to play list.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's a huge issue I have in a lot of shitty American horror is that it's always like it's bipolar disorder or multiple personality disorder. Who cares that that's not in the DSM?
I still wish that Until Dawn had actually explored part of that mental disorder a little bit more than just, oh yeah, this character has a mental disorder and that's why they did all these horrible things. It's like,
Yeah.
I want to find out more.
But
all the things like you have to find out through clues that are just like thrown all over the place.
but let's
Buttons, you'll
let's
get
get
to
on with the
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. It's in my attempt to shake off my own drama that I end up tripping right into theirs. Because, really, I have no business meddling in the affairs of my clients unless it involved interior design or architecture. Yet here I am, opening my mouth and yapping. I do hate to see a good woman down.
That's not what I meant by it. I just mean that maybe you don't have to get the approval of your husband all the time.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or well, okay, fine. I know nothing about married life, Mrs. Wright. You're right about that. But I still think you're allowed your indulgences every now and then.
Of course, my form of indulgence meant buying old Slate 78 RPM country records. Records which I don't even dare use with my gramophone. For her, it could very well be buying entire houses.
That's just my take on it. A perfect relationship is as rare as hen's teeth. You got what you got. I mean, you're doing well enough without my advice. Sure, look it.
Eh.
That looks to placate her somewhat. She looks away and starts to favour the view outside once more, with a faraway look in her eyes.
Feel free to look around the rest of the house. Everything but the theatre should be open. Just call if there's need of me.
Of course, Mrs. Wright.
I really shouldn't have opened my big mouth in the first place. This sort of thing only gets me in trouble. Keep it clean, keep it simple, stick to business. That's it. Be professional. But I failed to do that just because of a pretty face. When she turns to leave, she glances back at me before disappearing into the foyer. I look out the window from where she was standing. And I move on. Alone, with nothing but my thoughts and her.
Finally, some peace and quiet. Thought the old biddy would never leave.
It's utter madness, this hearing things. I reckon it's the stress, though I don't know what exactly I'm stressed about. If meeting Mrs. Wright has really thrown me for a loop, I'd be worried. If I'm developing some sort of psychosis or disorder, well, I'll call a doctor. Thank God. We just talked about that. Thank God. But hopefully it isn't that. Not right here, and not right now. I mean, it could just be that personal talking cricket, the conscience, so to speak, and I'm only noticing now. Though if it is, it isn't very helpful. Pushing the dilemma of voices in my head aside, I go back to work. But I can barely make it a few steps before everything tilts and shifts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really stumble, but it feels like I'm being thrown off my feet, and the rest of the world just follows. Though my feet stay firmly on the ground, and even if I stay mostly upright, I feel like I've been heaved and put off balance. You ready for the QTE, Coco?
Yes.
I have to close my eyes, in the hopes of willing the sudden sense of vertigo away. But when I open them...
Yes.
Wow!
Beautiful.
Radical!
I like what you did with the place, Marianne.
What a great Silent Hill transition, holy shit.
Wow. She's really good at interior decorating. I love the blood splatter everywhere.
I know, right?
This is my ideal, Halloween decor.
I was about to say, Buttons, is this actually what your ideal house would look like? I'm going
But
to
is this
die.
actually your house?
I actually still
Please don't
have,
say this is your dream house.
No, I
Please don't
actually
ever
still
say
have,
that.
5 or 6 Halloween decorations still up in my room, because I was like, screw it.
That's fine. Just it can't be your ideal house.
You've got your Halloween. Kimi's got the Christmas. You know, we respect our holidays in this group.
Between all of us, we're permanently decorated.
No, remember that I put away the tree, and this time I actually didn't put it up for Christmas.
Wow.
Amazing. Well, I don't feel any less sick because of the sight that greets me. Blood dripped from the walls and the ceiling, pooling downwards and seeping into the curtains and the carpet. A wave of nausea, stronger than the last, hits me along with the overpowering stench of blood and gore. I want to bolt. The rational part of my head is telling me to flee. And I would have gladly done as it asked, if only I didn't hear her.
In here, Marianne. Come on. I have something to show you.
Yo, fucking bail, dude. Come on.
She can't be that hot.
Bruh, you're Irish, you should know this is a bad life choice. I could have ignored it, would have ignored it, if I had only heard it in my head. But I swear that this time, it's coming from one of the rooms.
So we avoid that room, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like you find it and then you go the other way. Much farther in. Into the study. And I feel compelled to pay attention. I can't just turn around and leave.
Yes, you can.
Not when it's her. Oh my god, Marianne, stop being thirsty and leave.
I know, right?
For real.
Jeez.
How thirsty can you be?
This is next level thirst. I don't even think as I follow the sound of her voice.
Aww.
Oh, that's
Oh,
so
no.
cute.
They're cute.
You have a type.
Relatable,
does.
though. Larianne. Lovely Amanda Larianne Lasher Fiona. She was my friend. The only one I had at St. Samantha's. Samthans, rather. I was a scholar, the charity case, in a school for privileged and prestigious young girls.
Oh.
Relatable.
They all looked down at me, if they cared to look at me or acknowledge my presence at all. All except her.
Oh, stop your crying. You know better than to listen to Maeve. Why I gotta teach that butterface a lesson?
Wait, no, lass! I don't want you getting into trouble with the sisters again!
Relax. It's not like I'm going to stomp her and her lackey's arses flat like last time.
No wonder she fell for her. Woo!
Coco, are you okay over there?
Go back to your dorm room! I don't want to be on my Tobler while you go get yourself punished!
You'll be fine. Gip's there with you.
Larianne was there when I needed her, through my highs and lows. Having her as a friend made being in a strange school, away from father, all the more tolerable. She saw this poor, helpless girl, who was kept down and shunned by everyone else. And, being the kind soul that she was, she rescued me. So brave, so beautiful. She was something else.
I'll eat all the chocolates stashed away in your closet if you go.
I can get more. Just don't go complaining to me if you get a tummy ache because of that.
Well, you don't want to get detention on a weekend, do you? It's a Friday. We can go to town and have some karaoke. And we can have a go at druids and demons again. You're not going to miss that just because of Maeve, are you?
Sometimes, I question what I did to deserve a friend like her. In the darkest corners of my mind, where traitorous thoughts lurked, I thought that she only felt sorry for me. Maybe she was just being a good Samaritan, offering a helping hand. And perhaps I had been too selfish to return the favour.
You have a point. I'll just kick her arse on Monday then.
That's not what I mean!
I know what you mean, Em.
Wait, where are you going? You just told me you wouldn't cause trouble.
I still have something to do. Don't worry, it's not like I'm going to burn down her dorm room or something criminal like that. I'm just going to talk to her. Maybe I'll make it so that her room smells like a dog's air biscuit. That'll make it an excellent weekend. I'll see you in a bit, Marianne. Lots of tumblers.
Oh no!
I had a feeling.
Oh, my heart.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. You okay there, Kime?
No.
Oh,
All right. I need a minute. Oh no.
This went straight through my heart.
Yeah, my eyes are getting itchy.
Oh god. My heart hurt. I'm feeling I don't like this.
Disgusting feelings.
This is terrible.
How dare.
How dare this game? This game is so good. It hurts me so deep.
this is
I was
terrible.
like, it couldn't. There's no way they can make it hurt more than when we learned about Zach's past.
Oh, and then they did. And then they did.
Yeah.
So now that we're having this minute where we all just communally die, they even drew Lorianne to look like
Hannah.
Hannah in her smile.
Yeah. Like I was looking, and like the only stark difference is the color of the eyes.
Mm-hmm. Well, all right. I think I'm not okay, but
You're strong. You're strong.
We are not okay.
We're with you.
the communal pain. Anyway. Because when she told me that she loved me, I couldn't admit that I felt the same way. Not to her, and not even to myself. It was wrong. I was taught that way. Husband and wife. One man and woman.
No.
And this hurts so much. Unclean. Impure. I prayed for her and I, for our sins and for salvation. I wanted to apologize for her disregarding her feelings so callously. It must have been like a slap to the face for her. But life had gotten in the way.
You know, I might eat my words soon, but I'm gonna say one thing. I'm glad it wasn't a case of lesbian death again. At
That's
the very least.
I get the real high feeling you're gonna eat those words.
Yeah!
Isn't wasn't that? Didn't we already get hints for that?
Well, I mean, we got hints that she was gone, but even back then, I got the feeling it was more that they just hadn't been able to go through with their feelings. But like I said, it's this game. So
Yeah.
I assumed she was dead, like from the beginning.
Man, I am feeling so hard for Marianne right now.
Like I'd be surprised if she's alive.
Ugh. But life had gotten in the way. Exams, which are trivial in hindsight now, took top priority. I had to get my grades up to keep my scholarship for my father. I told myself I would apologize to her when those were over. That I needed to focus first and not let anything distract me.
Here it comes to prove me wrong.
I know.
That's set up.
I'm gonna hurt a lot. It had been easy when she avoided me like the plague. She was upset. I get that. I thought I had the time to make things right, but...
At 7 in the morning, students found a
Yeah.
dead.
Alright. Well,
Assumed to have
How are those words, Coco?
they taste bitter in my mouth.
Accident.
They told us that it was an accident. That was the official statement. But I knew better. She was dead. Because of me.
Maeve had a hoot and I kicked the bucket, didn't she? Ding dong, the witch is dead!
She had. Though she didn't say which, Lorianne. Oh, her name's Lorraine! I can't frickin' read!
Oh, I thought
That was just like an Irish way of pronouncing
yeah,
it.
I didn't correct you because I thought I had been wrong my entire life.
Wow. Dumb.
I'm never putting my trust in you again, Buttons.
Oh man.
And since I have a question, how do they pronounce that
You got it right in one.
since I can't hear.
Let me just put this.
But at least Maeve had the courage to admit how she felt about me.
Maeve.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Coco.
I don't even know how long I've been stuck here in a trance. In the mirror, Lorraine smiles at me. She's as beautiful as I remember her. But then... Ready for the QTE?
Getting ready.
That was a nice transition.
That was really good.
Holy shit!
That's so good. That's so good. Anyway. I feel bile rise up in my throat as her clean image wharfs into how she looked when they had found her dead, lying on the cold, hard ground. Good Saint Dymphna, great wonder worker in every affliction of mind and body, help me! I'm seeing things, hearing things. Am I going completely insane? Looking everywhere but at her. I hope and pray that it's enough to will whatever this is to go away. It doesn't even immediately register in my head that I can just leave.
You, on the other hand, can't even look me in the eye.
This isn't real. You're not. You're dead!
I'm dead. Because of you. And you won't even look at me. Look at me.
My breathing quickens, and I can feel my heart being torn apart by her words.
I'm so sorry, Lorraine.
Look at me!
I can't take it because she's right. It was my fault. The least I can do is look at what I've done. Lorraine, broken and bleeding, looks at me with such hate-filled eyes. An unnatural smile stretches across her face, and I can only see malice in it. Whoa.
Holy shit.
That looks so good.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Then she lunges as the mirror ripples around her form, the glass parting like the water surface fodder. She grips my shoulders. I can feel her nails dig deep, sharp even through the fabric of my clothes.
There you are.
Oh god, QTE.
Oh no!
How you love me?
Oh,
Good job, Coco.
Dead by Daylight trained me for that one.
oh yeah, I forgot that's the wiggle key.
Good, you had training.
She's learned well. Apologies spill from my lips as tears cloud my vision.
No.
But I won't give in to this madness. With every bit of strength I have left, I struggle to get away from her. Fear grips and threatens to choke me. I endure. I escape. And, without turning back, I stumble back out. In my panic, I don't even care to look where I'm going. Wow, how much time changed?
Mm-hmm.
With one hand on the wall to steady me, I just hobble as fast as I can away from the study. Away from that mirror. Oh god, she's gonna go right into whiskey.
That was the same mirror that Hana first saw the ghost lady in.
Yep,
I'm kind
I
of
was
banking
just
that
thinking that.
I'm banking that her body's like hidden in the wall or something.
Though I didn't want to say this during that entire thing, but I am very curious about the fact that Marianne has only been seeing her former spark. She hasn't seen the black-haired ghost at all. And like
You know
I'm
what?
thinking,
I noticed that too.
yeah, I'm thinking that maybe
Yeah.
that is the black-haired ghost just taking on that form, but why would she specifically use that for Marianne?
Well,
I think-
also the black like she's the only one that's been conversing with it.
Yeah.
Also, I think the other reason might be because everyone else, like Zach, for example, he has regrets and everything, but his are kind of a little bit. They're not direct towards him. Like, yeah, he regrets his family dying and everything, but that's not something he could prevent or something he could do. And even though he harps on it a little bit, he's kind of gotten over it. Marianne seems to have not gotten over this old flame that she feels responsible for killing. And I think that guilt is manifesting in her and the spirit is latching onto it.
Ah.
I remember also that Zach, I believe, he's like having more nightmares about what happened.
Yeah, like he
Yeah.
recently started having more and had to go back to taking medicine for it.
And that might be because of the ghost.
Yeah.
It kind of seems like as we progress through the story, the ghost is getting stronger the more people it's affecting.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if it's going to be one of those like latches on emotion, feeds on them, becomes infinitely more batshit.
Yeah.
Could
Unlike for Zach, maybe like, and I think he was like small when everything happened. But like for Marianne, the ghost has like a clear image. Like Marianne has a clear image of what her regrets are.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Not
true.
not in the case of Zack that okay, yeah, like he's having more nightmares, but like he doesn't like remember the people.
That's true, because every time he has the nightmares, there's generally a black screen behind, and there's like no visuals to it. It's just his descriptions of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so then when does Isabella encounter the ghost?
How do you mean?
Like, if it's tied to instances of their guilt.
I don't
It,
think it's tied to that. I think it's more of a thing of like the ghost is using that to get to them more. And that with Isabella, it doesn't really need that because like apparently she comes from a place that where like ghosts and all this kind of stuff it's like believed in.
Maybe. Well, because the only thing I am thinking of in particular is when she looks in the shop window and sees it, and I know Isabella's whole worry is money.
and her father specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, we
I
could
remember
find
that-
out.
Yeah, she first finds it like in the room there in the, I think it's the half open door there in
Yeah.
that same
Yeah.
room.
Inviting us.
Freedom is bittersweet. I'm free from this madness, it seems, as running out into the hallway reveals it to be in pristine condition. But it means to turn my back on Lorraine. Again. I have no plans of stopping. Not until I know I'm safe. And if that means walking back to Luxburn, as ridiculous as the idea is, then so be it. Someone suddenly grabs hold of me, however. Fingers digging deep into my shoulder, and my heart nearly stops.
Just before continuing.
No, not whiskey.
picking up the like we were talking about how the ghost influences each of them.
Mhm.
Remember also, I believe Hannah was never like super affected by it, and she's the only one that actually sees the ghost and is like, oh, what's with this painting?
Yeah, she never really sees the ghost too much. She sees her in the mirror and thinks it's a painting, but everything else is involving the wine cellar.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, her demon is definitely the fact that Luke's an alcoholic.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least the demon that she's admitting to.
So yeah, so maybe that's why she doesn't have like such a strong influence over her, because like the ghost doesn't have like anything to play her mind with.
Yeah. They definitely have portrayed Hannah as hair of gold, heart of gold. Whether that states true or not.
No, and I also mean besides that she doesn't seem to be like a strong believer in ghosts.
Not particularly, no. If she was, I
Not
doubt
like
she would have bought the mansion.
yeah,
That's true.
not like Isabella.
Definitely not like Isabella.
So maybe there's something in play there. That's why she can affect like people in different ways, and some people more than others.
Maybe.
But yeah, that was what I just remembered.
My body seizes and I nearly scream.
Marianne, you look awful. I mean, not awful, but did something
Thank
happen? Are you all right?
Mrs. Wright, I.
Right in the
Oh!
boobs.
Whoa, Marianne, what happened to
Oh my.
professionalism?
Without thinking, I sought comfort, seeing that it wasn't her. It's a sudden, impulsive thing to do, and had I been in better condition, I wouldn't even dare of doing such a thing. But I didn't know what else to do. Though I know I shouldn't. Her warmth, her scent, they grounded me. She is intoxicating.
Marianne, what's going on? Oh, you're shaking like a leaf.
Tremors run through my body as soon as my mind realized I am no longer in danger. I wanted to cry, scream about what I had seen, but like a scared child, I couldn't control myself. My mind couldn't reconcile with what I had seen. I should just write it off as a figment of my imagination, yet I can still feel her nails cutting into my skin.
Are you sick? Should I call for a doctor?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Wright. Just feeling a little woozy and lightheaded is all.
Let's get you somewhere to sit down then. Come on, don't worry, I have you.
A lie. But a whole lot less complicated than telling her I was attacked by a dead girl. When the feeling of fairies is off, I feel nothing but shame for my actions. I quickly back away as I clear my throat and nod my thanks.
I think I've had enough looking around. If it's all right with you and Mr. Wright, I'll meet you outside.
If you're sure, I'll have the car started. Do you need assistance heading downstairs?
I'm all right, ma'am. Just go on ahead and I'll be right there.
It seems to placate her worries, though only for a brief second. Before she heads down, I don't miss the concerned glance she shoots my way, hidden quickly under another smile. I won't begrudge her for it, that worry. The look on my face must have been a strange enough sight on its own. Even I am still reeling from whatever that was. Her voice still whispers in my ears. After all these years, she's still... No, Marianne. Shaking my head at the thoughts, I drag in a breath, then follow shortly after Miss Wright. Whatever had happened in the past, it's long gone. Only memories now. And those are things I can no longer bring back.
And with that, we will end this episode right here so we can have a moment to recover. Thank you guys for
Seriously.
watching, and see you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello YouTube, welcome back to 4pixels. It's just going to be Coco today playing Cave Story. You've probably already heard of this game. If not, it's a free game that you can get online if you just Google Cave Story. I recommend it. It's a nice little throwback game and very cute and very interesting storyline. As you have guessed, this is not going to be a blind playthrough, but I will be going for a hell run. Not a speed run. It's been quite a long time since I've played this game through to the end, and I will be playing with a controller, which I have not done before, so we shall see how this goes.